Most people think success is about setting big, shiny goals. You've heard it before: set a goal, work hard, and achieve it. But here's a shocking fact: 80% of people give up on their New Year's resolutions by February. So, what's going wrong? The answer might surprise you. It's not about the goal. It's about the system behind it. Think about this: 90% of the habits we do daily are automatic. That means the real secret to success isn't focusing on the finish line. It's about building a system that works for you every single day. If you change your system, you change your life. In this video, we're going to dive into why systems beat goals every time. I'll show you how to create a system that fits your life, helps you stay consistent, and lets you enjoy the journey. Ready to stop chasing goals and start mastering your future? Let's go. Chapter 1: The Power of Systems. Why goals are overrated. We've all been told to set goals, right? Write them down, stick them on the wall, and go after them with everything you've got. But what if I told you goals might actually be holding you back? James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, argues that you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Goals are good for clarity, but systems are what get you to the finish line. Systems focus on the process, not the end result. When you focus on improving your systems, success becomes inevitable. For example, Olympic athletes don't focus on winning gold medals. They focus on training, improving their technique, and refining their systems. Their success is built on the daily grind, not a single race. Research from the Harvard Business Review found that people who focus on systems over goals are more likely to achieve long-term success. When you create a system, you remove the stress of a looming deadline. Instead, you're working on small, consistent steps that lead you where you want to go. In essence, systems make achieving your dreams a lot less stressful and a lot more achievable. Chapter 2: From Ambition to Action. Crafting your personalized system. It's time to stop copying everyone else's success plan. Your system needs to fit your life, not someone else's. What works for one person might not work for you, and that's perfectly fine. Start by identifying what truly matters to you. What are the small, everyday actions that you can build into your system? For example, if you want to write a book, don't just aim for finish my book. Build a system around writing for 30 minutes every day, no matter what. The focus here is on consistent action, not an end goal. The best part: you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be persistent. This personalized approach is backed by The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, which shows that habits form through repetition. It's the small, repeated actions that, over time, lead to big results. By crafting your system based on your lifestyle and strengths, you're more likely to stick with it. Chapter 3: Daily Rituals over Milestones. Building the foundation of consistency. Consistency is often more important than big, dramatic actions. This is where daily rituals come in. A ritual can be as simple as reading for 10 minutes before bed or taking a walk each morning to clear your head. These small rituals compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. Think about the phrase, "slow and steady wins the race." That's exactly how systems work. The Journal of Applied Psychology found that people who perform consistent, small actions each day are more likely to achieve their goals than those who try to make big leaps. One of the most famous examples is Jerry Seinfeld's "Don't Break the Chain" method. Every day, he marked an X on the calendar after writing jokes. Over time, that chain of X's became a powerful motivator. When you commit to a small ritual and stick to it every day, you can't help but make progress. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building effective systems and creating lasting success. Chapter 4: The Feedback Loop. Using failure as fuel for your system. If you want to succeed, you must learn to love failure. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But failure is an essential part of building your system. When things don't go as planned, it's simply a signal that something needs tweaking. In fact, Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The feedback loop is all about learning from your mistakes and using them to adjust your system. Take Elon Musk, for example. His companies, like SpaceX, have experienced major setbacks, blown up rockets, failed launches, and setbacks. But Musk doesn't see these as failures. Instead, he uses them as feedback to improve his systems. So, instead of throwing in the towel when things go wrong, embrace the feedback and use it to strengthen your system. According to the Lean Startup by Eric Ries, constant iteration and improvement are key to building any successful system. Chapter 5: Embrace the boring. Why repetition is your secret weapon. Repetition is boring, right? But it's also the secret to mastery. When you repeat a task long enough, it becomes second nature. And here's the cool part: when something becomes a habit, it doesn't take much mental energy. Researchers at Duke University found that 40% of the actions we take each day are habits. So instead of thinking of repetitive actions as mundane, think of them as a shortcut to success. The more you repeat an action, the more it becomes automatic, and the less you have to think about it. Think about athletes who practice the same moves over and over again. Michael Jordan didn't become a basketball legend by avoiding repetition. He perfected his skills with consistent practice. Over time, this builds muscle memory, focus, and efficiency. So embrace the boring, because that's where the magic happens. Chapter 6: System Overload. How to simplify and focus on what matters. As your system grows, it's easy to get overwhelmed. You might feel the urge to add more tasks or goals, thinking it will speed up progress. But the key to success isn't adding more, it's simplifying. Steve Jobs famously said, "Focus is about saying no." When you focus on fewer, more meaningful actions, your system becomes more effective. Take a moment to evaluate your system. Is it too complex? Are you trying to juggle too many things at once? If so, simplify. One of the most powerful ways to stay focused is by eliminating distractions. According to Essentialism by Greg McKeown, the key to making progress is learning to say no to everything that doesn't align with your vision. Cut out the excess, and focus only on what truly matters. If you've enjoyed this video and want to build systems that can transform your life, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more practical tips on achieving lasting success. By shifting your focus from goals to systems, you change the way you approach success. Instead of chasing a distant target, you create a lifestyle of continuous improvement. The beauty of systems is that they don't depend on motivation or external circumstances. They're sustainable. Small, consistent actions, learning from failures, embracing repetition, and simplifying are all powerful strategies that will move you closer to your dreams. Build your system, and watch your life transform.